Hi, how are you guys? And hope you guys are doing well. This video is gonna be something I've been realizing and researching for a while, and it's how I believe television played a part in the mental health decline in our newer generation now. Um, as we can see in a lot of live TV and streaming TV, there's a lot of drama and it's mostly reality TV shows and they're all kind of presenting a life that we kind of all think should be mimicked for different reasons. Um, or it just stays in our subconscious mind. But what we don't realize are that those bad habits that they're trying to push are of some mental health concerns, and continuing down that path can lead to an official diagnosis of certain disorders. So some things I've noticed are that reality TV shows have been kind of teaching us to have these bad flashbacks over and over and over and over and over when we are in conversation about something we feel uncomfortable about. Um, I've never dealt with this, and now watching reality TV shows, I'm noticing that I'm starting to have more and more of those bad flashbacks because now my brain just thinks everything is like a movie, and that's not right. We all know the disease that is known to have that as their number one symptom. I don't want to get into that disorder in this video, but you guys, I'm pretty sure you know which one I'm talking about. And that's not a fun disease to have, unfortunately. Um, and I feel like the TV is trying to make us think that we have to have this character all the time on, and that's a lie that they're projecting onto us. There's nothing wrong with being in peace as a human being. That's what God wants from us, to be happy and to have peace, because life already has things going on, and adding more unnecessary things, especially from our own mind, can destroy a lot. And I'm noticing it's teaching us to talk bad about others without even knowing the context or what's already on their plate, and without even researching what they're going through and what's that like, and maybe how it's affecting them in their daily life. And this can start a whole lot of trouble and teach our brain to think negatively about everything, because let's face it, everybody is in their own world. Thinking about others is usually the last thing on a human's mind. And now that it's taking up most of our mind, that's not good. And that's like I said, this is all trying to give us and feed symptoms, and it's hurting us. Finally, something I've also noticed from TV now: holding grudges, whether it's from our past, from others, and just holding anger. Okay? I think out of all the emotions, anger is the most dangerous one. Because you start hating yourself and disliking yourself, and you start projecting that onto others. And it can escalate pretty quickly. And instead of teaching us to let it go and just process things, it keeps going back in a circle. Oh, but I did this. Oh, but you did this. No, we need to learn how to process and move on. That's how it should always be. And this can also, holding grudges can also inflict sadness to ourselves, feeling bad from what we've done in the past. And we all know what that can lead to, which is substance use. And I shall not say more, because that is number one thing that could even cause mental health decline in the first place. Make it worse, or give you more symptoms of other mental health concerns. So this is a little bit of a documentary I spent time researching for a while, because I was questioning myself why so many people are suffering right now, and why we feel the need to make fun of others so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to continue this, and as I go through life, to just see what there is. Alright, thank you for watching.